principles and everything. So I love fruits and vegetables. So when I got the news about my breast cancer, it wasn't hormonal related because I was triple negative. It was genetic. So through the genetic testing, I came back BRCA1 positive.
Okay. Now, let's break it down a little because I have
Okay.
absolutely no clue. So, triple negative, what does
Yes.
that mean for the
Um,
listeners?
there's three hormonal receptors, and I was negative on all. So estrogen, proestrogen, and something else, HER2. So by me being negative of that, that outcome, they were like, okay, why do you have breast cancer at a young age?
Wow.
So the next step was genetic counseling as well as genetic test. And I did that, and it came back positive for BRCA1. So they have different tests that can determine what type of cancer you will have in the future,
Oh,
or
wow.
explain why do you have that particular cancer right then there at an earlier age. And mine just so happened to be BRCA1.
Wow. Okay. So, once you actually got the diagnosis, like what happened, like mentally? Where were you? Because sometimes people kind of dive off the, deep end. Did you see anything like that, or
So I'm gonna piggyback as to ground zero all the way up, if that's
good?
okay.
Okay.
So it was around August of 2017. I was in the shower and I got out and put lotion on and noticed a lump. And I was like, okay, that's not supposed to be there. So I called my doctor to schedule an appointment, and they saw me right away. Um, when I went to the doctor's office, she said, you're too young to have breast cancer, but I still want you to get some screening. So I did a mammogram, ultrasound, and biopsy. The next week, I had those tests done, and then the following week, it came back stage 2 breast cancer.
Wow.
And I thought that I was going to be planning my funeral. And I was just like, Lord, you promised me so much because I'm a woman of faith. And um, me and God, we have a special relationship. So I was just like, I know what you showed me, I know what you promised me, and I know a storm was coming, but I didn't know it was going to be this big.
Wow.
But He said, you're going to overcome that storm and you're going to have authority over that storm. And so I'm like, okay, well, I have to believe in you. So that's when you have to build your faith and not go on the fear of what the situation is. So I had to move forward. And of course, you're going to have different individuals on the left and right of you that's going to either speak positively about it or they're going to speak negatively about it. And you have to tune out that negativity and allow God to penetrate your mind, allow Him to renew your strength daily. And I had to get quiet and ask God, what is it that you want me to do? Do you want me to take the treatment plan that they have for me, which was chemo? And I was terrified because hearing the different, you know, rumors or different things that happen. And I was kind of, terrified about it. And he said, you're going to have to do what you don't want to do, which was that. And thank be to God, I didn't get sick during chemo. I lost my hair, my nails darkened, and I had fatigue, but I didn't get sick, gained weight, had an appetite. So God truly protected me during the whole entire process, each and every step of the way.
And what would you say? How much of the uh, process would you attribute to like your mental attitude?
I would say 100% your mental attitude is mind over matter. A lot of times, individuals, if you feel down and depressed, you're going to get sicker. But if you allow God to give you that healing strength and you believe and speak those things as if they were, I stayed in the Word of God. I had prayer warriors surrounding me, and